Chased away, reputation tarnished, cornered by the law, Vitaly even faced the prospect of deportation on foreign soil. It's an unbelievable ending for a star once hailed by Justin Bieber himself as his favorite YouTuber. Who could have imagined that from the pinnacle of fame, Vitaly would plummet to such depths? To quote the report, who filed the blot? Some victims in the gigek. So I'm sure you victims themselves. Yes, I'm sure you've seen the videos. He was caught harassing a Filipina. He tried grabbing the cap of a security guard, as you can see there, and then there were other acts that he committed in Boracay. Before everything crumbled, Vitaly was the king of the online world. His bold prank videos and dramatic live streams in the heart of bustling cities turned him into a phenomenon, captivating millions of viewers. His audacity not only drove crowds wild, but also earned the admiration of top-tier celebrities. He was an icon of daring, a pioneer in the game of attention. But behind the dazzling spotlight, a simmering question always loomed. Where is the line between explosive entertainment and violating ethics, or even the law? The reckless pranks that once propelled him to the top have now become a sharp blade, slicing apart the image he worked so hard to build. From a quiet immigrant in America, Vitaly once hustled through various odd jobs just to get by. No prestigious degrees, no powerful connections to back him up. He had only one weapon, a camera and a heart full of audacity. What? I'm giving you kisses right here, bro. I don't want to kiss, dude. Hey, man. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. It's a joke. What's wrong with you instead? No. Yeah, it's Hershey Kisses, dude. Come on. It's chocolate. When he stepped onto the bustling streets, camera in hand, Vitaly turned reckless pranks into an irresistible charm. Viewers were stunned, curious, and then swept up in the crazy frenzy he created. His views exploded like a tsunami, transforming an unknown into an icon of the digital era, where attention is the ultimate crown. May I give you a kiss? Excuse me. There's a private wedding. May I give you a kisses? No, the glow of social media can sweep you up like a storm, pulling you into a whirlwind of adoration. But when the stage lights fade, what remains? Is the crowd's admiration enough to redeem a life that has gone too far, crossing boundaries that should not be touched? Vitaly's story is a haunting cautionary tale. Glory may come quickly, but the price to pay can last a lifetime. But like all tales of fleeting glory, the applause is often followed by a terrifying silence. For Vitaly, that silence didn't come from the audience's forgetfulness, but from the troubles he brought upon himself. As the public's eyes grew accustomed to his audacity, he was forced to do more, to shock more, to cling to the spotlight. That very craving led him to a grave mistake. It means turn it off. You got to turn it off, right? No, 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 no. You have a problem. You have a problem. You have a problem. What are you going to do? Hello? 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 On August 12, 2024 at Bonifacio Global City, a bustling commercial hub in the Philippines, Vitaly appeared, but not as a tourist. He turned on his camera, starting a live stream right in the middle of the crowded mall. But instead of bringing laughter, what unfolded turned the entire area into a stage of chaos. According to local media reports, Vitaly was said to have blocked passers-by, hurled provocative remarks, and was even accused of snatching an item from someone's hand. These actions were seen as a prank in front of thousands of online viewers, but they left those present confused and uncomfortable. On phone screens, viewers laughed at his boldness. In real life, those involved felt only fear and offense. The atmosphere grew increasingly tense. The crowd began to stir, bewildered. Finally, local police were forced to intervene, putting an end to the live stream on the spot. As a result, the police stepped in and arrested him on charges reported by the media, including harassment, causing public alarm, theft, and disturbing the peace. From the image of a daring internet star, he now faces the prospect of a legal record in a foreign country. However, what drew the most attention was not just Vitaly's reckless actions, but his attitude when he was arrested. In front of the camera, he still tried to smirk and throw out defiant remarks as if this were just another act in his YouTube career. But according to witnesses, as soon as he was handcuffed, that demeanor quickly changed from arrogance to confusion tinged with panic. At times, Vitaly loudly protested, insisting he was just creating entertainment content. But the police paid little heed. The so-called audacity for amusement was laid bare, revealing a vulnerable Vitaly far removed from the fearless image his audience had seen on their screens. News of the arrest spread like wildfire across a dry field. Philippine media outlets ran bold headlines while international news began painting Vitaly in a dark light, far removed from his days as a shining star. On social media, clips from his live stream went viral at breakneck speed. Once celebrated as daring entertainment, now branded as evidence of lawless disregard. Each share was a hammer blow to his already crumbling reputation. This guy, Vitaly is not the first time he's done this, so don't feel sorry for him. I know that 24 years he's facing is a lot, right? Don't get me wrong, I don't think he should go to jail for 24 years, but he definitely, in my opinion, does need to serve some jail time. He needs to learn because this is not the first time. The online community split into two camps, like water and fire. On one side were the once fervent fans, now stunned and in disbelief, unable to fathom how their idol could spiral into such a scandal so quickly. On the other, sharp criticism rang out relentlessly. Those who believed this was the inevitable price to pay, the unavoidable end for someone who turned danger and chaos into a cheap tool for views. International media began labeling him with harsh terms like troublemaker and lawbreaker, a stark contrast to the famous YouTuber title of his past. But what sent chills down spines was the context. Vitaly was no longer on American soil where he knew the system and could maneuver. He was now facing the legal framework of a foreign country where leniency for foreigners is practically non-existent. Will he weather the storm? Or is this the final curtain for a once dazzling star? Each new development only heightens the question, where will this story lead? And then what followed turned fear into reality. In April 2025, Vitaly was officially detained by the Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines. From a once defiant YouTube personality, he now found himself cramped in a crowded cell awaiting judgment. On June 11, 2025, Vitaly was transferred to a BJMP prison, a facility holding inmates awaiting trial. This event shocked the public. From a guy known for filming pranks on the streets, he was now confined within four iron walls, facing serious charges. After posting bail, Vitaly was returned to BI custody. But this series of transfers made one thing clear. This was no mere occupational mishap. It was a genuine legal process, not a joke. Sources like the Economic Times and Wikipedia reported in unison that the total potential sentence Vitaly faces ranges from 18 to 24 years in prison.